Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Turkey. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And that gets things running. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Çalhanoğlu. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez, because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an outball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either flank, and he can easily take on a fullback and beat him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Smoothly does it. Güler. Yilmaz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some...
Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Yildiz is the guilty party there. Nandez. Oh, good-looking ball. Çalhanoğlu. And Kadıoğlu. That's a throw. And that's another throw. Valverde. Araujo. Now Oliveira and Araujo. Valverde. Viña gets his pass away.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Bardakci. And Kajiolu. And he skips past his man. He's looking to set free a runner. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pelistri. Bardakci does really well to win the ball there. Pelistri. Now it's De Arrascaeta, looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. Kajiolu. And the pass is intercepted. Darwin. Pelistri. It's a good ball out wide. Brilliantly cut out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Yilmaz! And he nearly went all the way.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Valverde. Oliveira. Viña. Now Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. Goulart providing an outlet on that flank. Kokchu. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ugarte. Now it's Darwin. Uruguay do have a chance to counter here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Quality ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's had it taken off him. Spread it left. Yildiz has it out wide and in space.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, easy pickings there. Darwin. Fiddles it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's delightful. He is through here. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Entran número 6, número
Viña.
9, Luis
Well,
Suárez.
the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Can he spark a counter here? Aktukolu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Turkey certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, este es un anuncio de niños perdidos. Por favor, vigile a sus niños en todo momento durante el partido.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. Well, that was impressive. Match that. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So off we go then. Good spot, he's seen the run.
De Arrascaeta!
De Arrascaeta! Good play on the left-hand side here.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Yildiz. De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ugarte. Valverde proves just a little bit too strong. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That is lovely. De Arrascaeta. Knocks it out wide. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Pressing high and with purpose. Viña. The referee's awarded a free kick. Viña. Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. Yildiz tries to dink it in. Turkey are looking to break at pace. It's a throw-in. Muldur in with the challenge. And he's managed to get free. That's good play. Well read, and the danger is averted. Could move up a gear here. Goulet. Ball played for Kökçü. And Ayhan somewhat off target. Ayhan is offering some sort of an apology there. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Uruguay are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Nunez. Oh, this looks sharp. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Ugarte. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Nandez. No way through, so back it comes. A real chance if he can get through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Bentancur. Ugarte. Bentancur! Just about up to 75 minutes. Uruguay do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Yildiz. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. And he lines up a cross. And he's there to clear it. Great ball. And the shot! And another try!
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
8. Coming on the field, number 7, number 17.
And it's Luis Suarez.
Substitution.
That's a lovely pass. Now the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space.
He gets big! And one more try! Oh, split-second reaction.
De La Cruz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Turkey! There is the breakthrough! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
After 9 minutes is number 8.
Uruguay finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Uruguay ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Cleared away. Valverde! Valverde! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Valverde usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Uruguay with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Uruguay are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
The less said about that pass, the better. Gently done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Look at this, and the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Pelistri. He's got away. Can he finish?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Uruguay really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's away! Nunez! They want to be quick to recover this. Foot in. He's looking to set free a runner. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde. Good spot. Yildiz! And it's in! Two to the good. They have breathing space. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's a sweet ball, that. Pelistri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ugarte. Spread it left. Oh, this looks sharp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's straight offside. Uruguay choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Bardakci. Kajolu. Just eases him off the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Uruguay making consecutive changes here.
The goal scorer for Uruguay.
Uruguay get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Kachu! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Valverde. It's Bentancur. Succumbs to the pressure. Ihan.
Turkey clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Ihan. Has a look and has a go. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. He can get that clear.
6 added minutes has been
Kajolu.
indicated.
Interesting ball. Yildiz! In for the pieces! And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Goulet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. it was a cruise to the final whistle.
To please take all litter bins located
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.